What is up, gang? It is time to finish off Season 8 of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Hard to believe we've made it up to this point, but it has been an absolute blast once again this season. It's amazing that they seem to continue to produce some of my favorite episodes the farther along we get, and I hope that the next season is just as entertaining as this one. And I have no idea what to expect heading into this one, as is the case with all of the episodes, which makes me want to shout out those people way back in season 1, I believe, who told me not to look at the episode titles before I got into the episodes, which I feel like I may have said thanks for that heads up way back then, but it's been a while. But that definitely has helped my enjoyment coming into these episodes, because everything comes as a surprise and I don't know what direction it's going until we get to the actual title sequence or just a couple seconds into the episode, which always makes it fun each time. And so hopefully you enjoy that aspect of these Always Sunny videos, my surprise to every ridiculous plot that they introduce and come up with, because obviously all of you already know what's coming up, but I just have such a blast with these episodes and excited to finish off this season. Hopefully you all enjoy watching along with me for this episode. If you do, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel grow, and of course you can check out the full-length reaction on my Patreon, link for that in the description below. And of course you'll need your own copy of the show to watch along with me there. But without further ado, let's jump into episode 10. Alright everyone, I've got the episode queued up to the very beginning. If you've got it queued up to the same spot, I will do the usual 3, 2, 1 play count. On play, we'll both hit play, then we'll be all synced up and ready to watch together. So 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, it's a tape. I thought it was Charlie giving live directions. Where is he taking him right now? Oh, jeez, man. Multiple gang members in the road at one time. That's always bad news. Man, that was such a great shot. Just seeing that coming from a mile away. Poor Dennis's meal is ruined. Yes, dude. I love the ideas they come up with. Maybe there is something to Mac's logic. Yeah, I'm on their side, man. It is Frank's fault. Don't tell me that he blames Charlie for a bad tape. I love that that's what causes them pause. Now the tables have turned. Yes, I'm 100% on Dennis's board, on Dennis's side right there. Man, what a great title right there. The Serial Defense. This is going to be an absolute disaster, but entertainment-wise, I feel like it's going to be a great time. Who's going to be the judge in this situation? I would assume Dee, since it's her idea. Oh my gosh, I didn't even consider the fact we get to see Charlie practicing law. Yep, that's how it always works right there. It's already devolving into chaos. Yes, that's brilliant. I can't wait for this. Anytime they present something on a board, it just makes some of the best stuff. Yes, bad choice of words right there, Dennis. He's already losing this case. That's her reasoning. That's fantastic. I don't feel like it'll be long before she moves over there, too. I love when Dennis blows up and Charlie thinks he actually decides things. Oh man, I love when they do those. They break things up with the titles or the segments. That's the official term right there. Charlie is the best lawyer in town. Case and point right there. I also love that there's someone at the bar right now while they're doing this. Wow, he's pretty official with this. My gosh, don't tell me that they're gonna exonerate Frank because he's gonna be committed. I love that we've brought this back into play after they introduced it in the therapist episode. I love that his voice went higher right there. Please tell me that D has a good defense, otherwise Dennis is in trouble. Oh my gosh, dude. So good. Dennis is losing his mind. Rebuttal of Donkey Brain. This is so good. I also love that D moved her gavel down to the middle. Charlie's supposed to be representing Frank and he changed sides. So brilliant. Charlie is so wishy-washy, dude. This is fantastic. Mac does bring up a good point, though. The winner. That's not what a judge usually says, but they should say it. Where is D going? This is genius. I love that D is just trying to sway Charlie's opinion now. Oh man, that was so great with the music. Dennis realizes he has a shot at this. Oh no, just flipped it back on her. Nice work, Mac. That was their one shot. Oh no, man. Dennis coming in clutch with his own defense. Just changes everything. I don't know. I feel like D may switch by the end of this. Frank's fighting for his life right now. That was a great use of editing. He's done the same thing with the crosses that he did with the gavels last time. He's so committed right now. I love when he gets all patriotic about stuff. What a great poster right there. So fantastic. Mac really prepared for this. I thought he was gonna put up lie or not that. Oh gosh. Maybe he actually is gonna sway some minds. Charlie looks convinced right there. I love his designs. He's even better at making signs than Dennis. I love the freaking dong or ding sound that comes in every time that he makes a point. Don't tell me he's actually gonna convince Dennis. Oh no, he just won over everybody. I love it. If he can convince him of that, how can he not convince him that Frank is innocent? This episode is brilliant. I'm absolutely loving it. They've gone on so many tangents. She has the most reason to do that. It's been destroyed so many times. They have absolutely blocked it from their memory. I feel like D is going to be full on Dennis's side now. Okay, Charlie's on to something now. Are they gonna look at the actual car now? Wait a second, I feel like they're just gonna crash again. This is a pretty genius play, though. It's pretty smooth. I've never eaten cereal in a car, but maybe I need to try now. Just longer than the last shot, too. Could see him coming from a block away. Now he has to pay twice the damages. Of course, they pin it all on her. How does D always end up getting the short end of the stick? Oh, that's the only way that it could end satisfyingly. Just like the therapy episode, everyone always just directs their anger at D. That was such a great episode, man. I love how they orchestrated it and all the tangents and all the cases that they presented. I don't know how they come up with these, man. This is one of those that just blows my mind, all the thought that would have gone into writing it. Fantastic close to a fantastic season. I'm so glad that there are still so many more seasons of this show to go through, because I do not want to stop this anytime soon. Just had an absolute blast with this episode and this season as a whole. I don't know how I could necessarily rank seasons compared to each other, say which one's my favorite or not, but this season definitely gave me some of my favorite episodes of this series, quite a few, and this last episode is definitely one of them. I love the whole court proceeding that they went through and all the different posters that they came up with. It must just be so fun not only to think of these ideas and kind of come up with these plots, but just to act them out as well. I'm sure there's a good deal of improv thrown in there, because obviously they've probably become so comfortable with their characters and just know them inside and out that they don't really have to necessarily write lines at this point, that they can probably just go into that headspace and the lines just kind of write themselves by them acting it out. I don't know their whole process, but I feel like there's moments where that could happen. I'm sure once I get to the bloopers eventually that will be a little bit more clear, and I'll probably see how they come up with stuff or how scenes are carried out. But just a masterful episode, and I love that we not only got one crash but a second one at the end. They are just so bad with taking care of their vehicles, whatever they're driving, and I honestly don't know how the bar is not packed constantly every day, because it would just be constant entertainment to watch the gang do stuff like that. Obviously there was one guy that was there for most of it, and I guess the service is probably pretty crappy because they're usually not paying attention to the customers, but if you ever just want to laugh or something, you would just easily want to go there as your first option. And so just had a fantastic time with this one. So many funny moments. Hopefully you all enjoyed watching along with me for it. If you did, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel grow, and the full-length reaction is available on my Patreon if you'd like to check that out. The link for that in the description below. But until season 9 next time, I look forward to seeing you all later. Peace.